the Jace. He's one of the best Jace players in the world. And so we'll see what he can manage. This will grant Pyosik complete freedom to go over and just get the crowd, but they're going to go for a dive instead.
Okay.
Very scary for Trundle and Jace, so they can't really coordinate that. And so, while in a vacuum, Trundle and Italy are trading, they're not really getting Lane Kingdom up here in top lane by Summit. And this is about what we could expect from the drop phase. Now Summit on fleek. Well, it's like Def just waiting for all the minions to die. Yeah, really trying to min-max. Mountain, things just get really, really, really sad for Sandbox. Things are really sad for Sandbox. And oh no.
I hope it's not too many generations for the lineup. They would love to get it. Doran is pretty late to this. As Pyosik is still here, he's not going to be able to steal that one though. As DRX is going to get
really happening here inside of this game. DRX, they're finally going to get themselves yet another turret. They have
pick up Italy. Seems a little bit too difficult for me.
Well,
and okay.
Okay.
Might have some action here. Get the knock up. There's the poke. And we got a kill, ladies and gentlemen. Just the one, though. Just the one.
And he can't even really go for a shock blast. He might end. Oh, he's gonna try to steal it with the shock blast.
It's trying to be blocked here. There's a nice block from Doran. Pretty good at disengaging. They do get the flash though out of Gorilla.
It's so impossible.
There's a fight down
for Sandbox to actually win this fight, and there goes Dove.
Doran is gonna die here.
Yeah, he is gonna die, but DRX should be able.
It's going to come down to the spike, and there it goes to Nidalee, and now Trundle's probably dead. They got to focus on him. As here, Toby trying his best. Deft is going to finish it off as Toby is just going to survive here. Keria at the last second, able to dump that Zillion ult onto him.
They're going to flip this. And honestly, they're about to get aced if they really handshake this. I don't know.
Okay, they're going to land that Maokai ultimate into the back. The Senna ult is good too, as Zillion just going to keep Pyosik alive and say, okay, you tried to focus one guy, you're going to regret it. They didn't quite have the damage with Dove not around. Able to TP in there, but a little bit too late as the turret will now go down. You gain the ability.
It's like, remember Halloween Town when the guy got cursed? Was his name Zeke?
I don't remember his name.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Though,
yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
One reference, I got it.
I had to reference a Boomer show. Here we go.
Okay. They're actually really tanky. Nice engage here from Root, trying to burst into the back line, but notice Keria holding on to that ultimate. He says, I'm not going to be baited into using it. And Toby in the front line just able to cut them down. Sandbox not really able to do much. Deft with some insane damage.
Yeah.
In that last one.
I mean, the Mountain Soul that's going to be all that she wrote. There's no way.
Happened. DRX not really making a big move towards it yet. They actually want to go for the fight instead. As the Root is going to come down onto Doran, and he gives Root a way out, but it does not matter. Nice flashes out of the way there from Gorilla, just to make sure he doesn't die, but that's about all you're going to get. As Chovy was really trying to style there.
Oh!
And Root should die. Yeah. Nice catch from the side of Doran.
Yeah.
Makes it look really easy.
And I'm not really sure what Sandbox can hope to do here. This actually could be the end of the game.
He's so fast.
He is just so quick. It's like a homing missile.
Yeah, the power of Zillion, guys.
Yeah, with the Nidalee heals and the Dragon Soul coming in, I think that this is probably just the end.
Yeah.
Oh, Zillion ultimate, and you can tell Doran not actually trusting Keria. Wasting Zillion ult.
Oh, okay. That was a big one.
So, yeah, that's going to let them fend this off a little bit. Dove and Summit, both teleport available. Mountain Soul is really obnoxious, and I don't know what Gorilla's doing, but that was very surprising.
Trying to bait them, I guess, into it, but DRX are very comfortable in this kind of situation. I mean, you can just zone them forever, poke them away.
All right, is this what a front door is, or? I can't!
Yeah, look at Carry, he's just gonna run away, flash away. He's like, I gotta save my KDA. And that's the end of that one. Only 12 kills, but it was absolutely...
So, I mean, again, they're choosing lots of champions that run into Aphelios. So, even though it is DRX versus Sandbox
coming in here, but he's spotted, I believe.
Yeah, well, this is still a little scary, Yahtzee.
Maybe not, as here we go, getting to work on a Doran who's going to go the opposite way. He is going to flash, but he kind of failed over the wall. Gets close to Pyosik here. Gets punished for it. I like how Chovy just cycles it in front of Dove. Never really, well, might have to hold that thought as Pyosik's just going to go over the wall. There was also that talk about having like the first two Drakes visible. As here we go, getting into the action, and down it comes.
How many years?
Cosmic Radiance as a big knockup comes in, but where is the follow-up from DRX? It's not really there, as that's a big knockup onto the Aatrox, who's going to try to flash just to buy some time. And follow-up there on a Pyosik, not really going to find the damage though, as he was burning a bit. Dove not quite able to follow him down here. As Chovy with flash is going to force the stopwatch, and the wild card is going to get him actually. But did he bait his team into a bad position here?
Yeah.
Depth is going to get clapped down, and Chovy is as well. And so many casualties now against DRX's Sandbox with all 5 members down. They switched it back because they weren't doing it actually.
Yeah.
No flash here on Chovy. Is going to be able to get the red smite down. Do they have the burst, the flash out, and the shield?
Rilla, he gets tapped by the Cosmic Radiance. Aphelios letting them know.
Hey, yeah,
how many years? Yeah.
Way too many. There's the double kill, and by the way, it is Karma TK. So you're not gonna be killing him here, as under the turret he's able to threaten the yellow card of banning Aphelios. So we were like, hey, must be pretty confident into this pick. And then they come into the actual game, and then they show that they, as push comes in now from Sandbox, they'll take another turret.
Validate all of DRX's damage. So
he's not feeling pretty good anymore. Chovy went in there, as I suppose he delayed the Karma. He's going to actually walk away, but now he's got Olaf on top of him with Karma shields, and that's just about as tilting as it gets. And we were talking about this actually, how teams that are really good in their region can kind of just draft whatever they want and still win, and then have shocked Pikachu when they get to Worlds here. And Chovy now is split pushing the side lane. He's probably going to be able to get this turret at least. Okay. That was his stopwatch actually. He's trying to get out of here and, well, say hello to Olaf. And see you later to your life. TF is going to get plate. And Ocean Drake is coming up in 3 seconds. That should be the... it looks like they're still going to go for it. TP comes in. Depth on the Callista is going to heavily try to force this, as now they're going to turn on to Summit here. Might be able to get him, but no, it's Thomas Kench able to get in and say hello to Karma. Keria in the front line. They have the redemption, but that amount of healing is not going to be the same. They give away the Ocean Drake, not able to take away the Baron, as their turn does not work. And now we got the turn actually from Sandbox. There's a nice knockup here from Doran. Might be able to save his team, but it looks like he's going to die instead. Still trying to force this one is DragonX. Still looking for the fight, still staying around. That might be their demise, although Deft is getting some value in the back line. It's not as much as Root, who is just able to auto them all down. And now this should be the Baron going over to the side of Sandbox.
Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be Baron for sure. This game is just unwinnable at this point for DRX, barring one of Sandbox's members falling asleep, maybe?
Okay.
I don't think that would.
And they say that draft was. Yeah. Well, they simply got outdrafted. They weren't able to do much in the early game. They actually got behind. And now Sandbox are just kind of sitting pretty, letting Gravity do the work, as you put it earlier.
Yeah.
And should be able to just push in here with the Baron. See how far they want to go. Not pushing it too far, just looking like they want to take out the inhibitor. As, okay, we are going to have a flank coming in from Doran, as Keria eating a lot of that damage, and Gorilla is so tanky after all of that. And yeah, well, Aphelios is just going to lock you down. Meanwhile, in the front line, they didn't even need Aphelios, and they're still winning the fight. And now he's here. Yeah, Bozing is going to go down, and that should be the end of the game, guys. Not much else to say about this one. Very one-sided from Sandbox, it turns out, this time around.
Yeah. And that is going to be all that she wrote here in game number 2. Super stomp by Sandbox. And, well, it looks like Dove is going to manage to...
Wait, don't kill the Nexus.
Oh,
okay. GG. Well, 1-1.
Yeah.
Sandbox end up winning a game.
Now, I guess they have some combos with Tahm Kench later if he steals Cannon Ult and then Tahm Kench Abyssal Voyages him into the enemy. Trying their hardest to crash in the bottom wave. Very big trade.
Yeah, and Toby just gonna flash, but they're going for it anyway, as down he goes. First blood. Get CS under turret, let alone lane against this kind of a lane. And TP's down, the Senna left.
So about 2 minutes. Goshek getting caught by the pillar, being told to go to sleep, and he's dead.
See ya.
And you can see that DRX, I mean, even their response, it's not to actually get the dragon, it was to run top lane on Def.
And, okay, back over the side. They're not even going to try to steal it.
And Infernal DRX is that Kennen won lane by so much CS. He's going to end up even getting the
damage. And, okay, that's not even going to hit either. Everybody desperate to get on in there. And finally, Doran is like...
1.5 minutes remaining until that Infernal does end up coming up. And not a whole lot of action, though, inside of the game, at least not in terms of the kills. Goshek lands a spear. Here we go.
Bingo's summit, but immediately he has to flash away, and stealing Senna's ultimate is not going to help you there, as it keeps you in place to
the Infernal Dragon. If DRX do end up getting it, all things should be pretty well.
Dempsey flashes out of the way into the enemy team. Double. They've got the gold lead, but they're losing Drake by Drake, and Sandbox.
It's really necessary when you know that the opponents are going to just keep getting magic resistance.
Yeah.
It also does give Lily a little bit of MS, but 15 seconds, and really all Sandbox have to do is burst down this dragon.
And Toby is just frontlining now. Nice sidestep, but that's 2 flashes now from both Pioshik and Toby, not to mention the cleanse. But DRX could use those cooldowns to their advantage. We don't have Arrow coming out here anymore from the
Ash. Man.
Yeah, there's Summit into the back line. Trying to just burst down Depth, and he will do that. He has Azonia's finished already. Doran not nearly able to do as much, although he does survive for quite a while towards the end there. We still got Pioshik near half health. He's keeping the team alive.
Oh.
He's going to actually hit the dragon there. And,
oh,
nice grab on a dump. That was huge from Keria, and now that's going to be 2 that they do pick up. Man, to snatch that Zoe out of the air with the set looked very impressive.
And
no smite.
Yeah, I'm not really
no smite available. That was a little bit early, but it did not matter, as it's the Baron and the immense amount of damage they already have in their comp is going to be Doran is getting to work there.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get that turret.
Yep, nicely done. Good job by the Cannonman. He's still coming in, but there's no arrow, and it looks like the pillar is down as well.
Silas as well, and I mean, You look at Trundle and what is he really doing? That's a Knight's Vow. I think Italy.
Yeah, they're really just rolling the snowball real hard right now. Our DRX, they got so much from the...
So let's get some action here. So I just want to let you know that vanilla ice cream is really cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. I like the Baron going down too.
All right.
I told you! Vanilla ice cream engaged from Doran, but it's not playing at all as he gets in there and Keria is able to get in the back line and immediately they are just wiped off the floor. I think I can hear the ice cream truck in the background as they're just going to stop the back here of Von Fleek, and that should be the end of the game. As, yeah, you're going to try to Nimbus Cloak away, but it is a Nidalee. You are not getting away from him. That's going to be another kill going to the side of Pyosik, and that will be GG in 33.5 minutes. Down will go the Nexus. DRX took them a bit longer than we expected, but they still took the win here against Sandbox.